Yo. Appreciate y'all boys tapping in. You feel me? Wild card weekend. I'm
It's the
going against somebody
NFL.
that beat me
EA
earlier
Sports,
this
and we're
year.
on the road to the Super Bowl.
We trying to get that back in blood. You feel me?
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. From his own end zone, here we go. Turn sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Man in motion here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Looking inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it.
Huh?
And he drives this down
What,
to
the
the 8
sauce?
before going out.
Yeah, leave them in the pot.
And got some yardage when the
Are they
play
done
didn't go
already?
right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Goddard makes the catch. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Again, it's Brooks. Has another lane. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Running once more with Brooks. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this.
Man. What up, though, y'all? Appreciate y'all boys tapping in, bro.
Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They send a man in motion. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Bro,
It's a
go.
gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Brooks has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, they give to Brooks. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
A give left side to Johnson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie
Good shit, defense.
for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Has a lane inside the 25.
Show ass in that fucking end zone, nigga. Fuck this nigga think he talking to, bro.
The Eagles now lead by 10.
Fuck this nigga think he talking to, bro. Come on. Come on, defense. Turn me up, please. Turn me up, defense, please.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Come on, defense, please turn me the fuck up.
So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Come on, defense, please turn me the fuck up.
They're out and set. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
A second down throw for Young. Hauled in by Gray. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. On the give, it's Brooks. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. He fires one deep down the right sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half.
Come on, defense.
It's a Bryce Young touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
That's what I don't get, bro. How the fuck do niggas make their own jukes on this bitch, bro? I don't get it.
They go to Barkley again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. A play fake now hurts to throw. Able to find Nakua here. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break.
He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing here hurts. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun.
Thank you, dumbass nigga. Turn me the fuck up, defense. Stupid ass nigga. 4 verts, nigga. So the fuck you running, bro? RPO, corner routes, stretch, 4 verts, nigga.
If you're gonna try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
What are you doing, bro? Like, I'm not doing that, bro.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Like, come on, bro. I'm not even juking back, bro.
Trying again, following the sack. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott.
I just want to know who the fuck do niggas be talking to on this Madden shit, bro?
Time left for
Tell me.
return plus a play here as they send this away.
Hey, fire emojis in the chat, man.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off.
Fire emojis in the chat, man.
Cooper to G with the stop. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be
And I
played.
know his man's watching, so I'm about to pause my broadcast right quick. Give me like 5 seconds.
Break. I'm Kate Scott.
Cause you don't never know what type of time niggas be on. He can be in party chat with him, telling him what I'm running, bro, or what I pick, bro. You never know.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break.
I done had weird shit happen to me playing in these Madden leagues, bro.
Gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
What up, though, Murder? What's good with you, bro?
First and 10 now from the 30.
It ain't over till it's over, though.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
What up, Ty?
Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Man, shut the fuck up. Yo, I'm in football mode, bro. Shut up, bro. You talking about stand on our team, bro. Cut it out, bro. I'm talking shit, bro.
Hughes throws this one away.
You know how we rocking, bro. You know how we rocking, bro.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. This is Brooks heading left. Has the first and more past midfield. Touchdown.
Like I said, bro, it's a long game, bro.
The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
It's a long game, bro. Now, I'm about to lock back in, bro. Just know I'm treating your mans like an op right now, bro.
And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. Now
Yeah, I do that. This nigga go fumble. Nigga, I ain't even gonna try it.
Chooses to bring this one out. He lost the football.
What'd I just say? What'd I just say, bro?
Kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well
I
said.
just said it too.
My son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys.
It's on the turf.
Oh, pick it back up, bro. It's like 3 of y'all right there.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Buys time, rolling right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
It'll be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Philadelphia.
Fucking shit, boy.
The Eagles hold an 11-point advantage. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Now, can we get the ball back, please? Please, bro. Gotta get the fucking ball back. Please, bro. Can I please get the ball back?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Second and 6 now.
Good hit, boy.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Rush coming for Young.
Let's go!
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time.
What up, Zay? What's good with you, gang?
Knocked the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Bro, this game ain't over yet, bro. I gotta tighten up.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the first.
No, I had lost like my last 3 or 4 games, bro. Because I was just putting my bench players in. I ain't want nobody hurting these playoffs, bro. So I had lost like 4 straight, bro.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one finds God.
Hey!
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Panthers pick this one up. And they
Come on, got her. How the fuck do you? Oh my God!
First down, ball at the 36. On the ground, Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Come on, Goddard.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 9 yards.
That's what I don't get, Goddard, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Gun, Young. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina.
You gotta go for 2, bro.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff
Fucking
win.
Dallas, bro. I done lost 14 points, bro, off of turnovers, though, bro. That's what I don't get, though, bro.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Goddard makes the catch. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Panthers pick this one up.
Well, that call came at just the
This
right time to
nigga Dallas
the
got her,
defense.
bro.
And
He
it should have
gotta
been a
go.
play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a
This nigga gotta go.
disaster.
Dallas gotta go, bro.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
That's what you call
Dallas gotta go,
exactly
bro.
what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Dallas gotta go, bro.
Take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
This nigga fumbled twice, though, bro. Like, come on, bro.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down throwing for Hurts. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing off the play fake here. His pass caught by Nakua. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Third and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it.
Oh my God, Dallas Goedert is selling me, bro.
We've got fourth down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate,
Like,
to actually use the 12th defender, and that is
this nigga Dallas Goedert is selling me, bro.
To establish possession and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by only 3. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Brown on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Looking to throw it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was
come on,
no time
bro.
at all to try and escape and react.
Like 10 seconds though, bro.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. And And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They call the timeout with 4 seconds remaining. And we're going to get ready to potentially see overtime. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Fucking Dallas fucking got her, bro.
The job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
He's got the squibber. And that return comes to a close, which means
fucking Dallas fucking got her, bro.
And postseason overtime differs from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things anymore. Both teams guaranteed a possession. And if we're still tied after each team has had the football once, we then go to sudden death, and the first score takes it. It has been a heavyweight fight to begin these playoffs, and we're not done yet. The kick is away, and overtime has begun. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Straight ahead with Shipley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes one defender, and he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and just 2 to go. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room.
Fuck it, bro.
Linemen.
If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't, bro. Fuck it.
Sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a time.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. And carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down.
Oh, my God. Let's go!
Reception here. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime. But both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game? This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They go to Barkley again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll take a moment to plan their next steps here in OT. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun.
Make up for that shit, Dallas. Make up for that shit, Dallas. Make up for that shit, Dallas. Fuck is you talking about?
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason.
And you still get traded, nigga. That's a hell of a fucking game, man. GG's in the chat, man.
The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Man, GG's, bro. I'll see y'all next week.